I got to go to a pre-screening for the movie The Monkey that comes out February 21st, and here are my spoiler-free initial thoughts. This movie's a banger, dude. I loved every minute of this film. The story is by Stephen King, and you can absolutely feel Stephen King's presence in this film because of how well the story is even built. The acting in this is great, the gore in this movie is phenomenal, and the comedy that's sprinkled throughout the movie caught me so off guard. I was not expecting to laugh as much as I was. My absolute favorite genre is horror comedy, and this movie that looks like this but can still make you laugh like every other scene, a dime. The shots and the concept of how they made this monkey creepy was done so well. The cinematography in this film was top notch. James Wan produced this movie, and I honestly think he's the GOAT. Anything he's attached to, I will watch. And then the writer director of the movie is Osgood Perkins, who's the guy behind Longlegs. So, unpopular opinion, I did not like Longlegs. So, going into this movie, I was kind of afraid he wasn't going to do it justice. On the contrary, though, this movie was fantastic. The reason why I think Longlegs was a flop, in my opinion, was that he created the story from scratch, he wrote and directed it. I think he's a good writer and he's a good director. When it comes to creating something like an original story, I just don't think he's got it unless he comes out with something in the future that he makes that I really like and it's his story, then great. But the fact that Stephen King is the person behind the story of this and then he just built off of that story and made a script and then directed it, I think is what made this movie fantastic. I think there's so much potential after this movie. They can make a prequel to this, they can make even more sequels. It is such a cool concept that they used for this film. And if you're a big fan of gore or just comedy gore movies, this movie is for you, I'm telling you.